guys, welcome to the video. John Bodine here with Redemptive Psych, and in this video we're doing another speed typing video. This time from this book, which has over 100 profiles of people from history. It actually ranks them in what this guy believes and what Hart believes is the most important people, the most influential people from history. So again, from the speed typing rules, I have a dice. I'm going to roll that based on the tens and then the individual numbers, and then we're going to find a profile that correlates with that. I'm going to have 5 minutes on the clock to read about them. Then I'll share some stuff as I read, insights about their type, little vectors that I may see, and then by the end of the 5 minutes I have to deliver a verdict of what I think their type is. So without further ado, roll this dice. Okay, we got a 3, which means it'll be in the 30s. 39. All right, this is Antonie van, I don't know how to say that last name. Looks like some kind of aristocrat or something. I never heard of him, so hopefully we'll find out more about him. Okay, so I'm going to set 5 minutes on the clock, and then we're going to get started right now. Okay, it says he discovered microbes. He was born in the 1600s. So kind of a scientist, known for his scientific discovery. It says for most of his adult life, he held a minor post with the town government. So he has a sharp mind if he can discover microbes. He has probably some ability in the administrative world if he's working for the government. Particularly, it sounds like either a part-time or it was a post with some responsibility, but not a ton. Okay. So I'm Leeuwenhoek's, however you say that, his great discovery came about because he had taken up microscopy as a hobby. So you got to ask, like, what kind of person is going to take that up as a hobby? Like, probably someone pretty curious on a big 5 scale, probably someone pretty high in openness who's interested enough to take on an intellectually rigorous and difficult topic, field as a hobby. So are we looking at it as an introverted intuitive type? Are we looking at an ENTP? Probably an intuitive, but it could be like an ISTJ who has some curiosity. Let's keep going. Okay, wow. In those days, of course, one could not purchase microscopes in a store, so he had to construct his own instruments. That's pretty incredible. So somewhat of an engineer to build your own microscope. Wow. Okay, he didn't do it professionally. He never received formal instruction in the field. So he's self-taught, okay? Which kind of types are most self-taught? All the NTs can be, particularly I would say the ENTP and the INTP. The NTJs can. I've seen INFJs and ENFJs do it a little bit, but not so much with science as much. So, and some of the concrete types can. I think an ISTJ is probably the best of them. So, but we're probably looking at an intuitive here. Wow. He was self-taught, and according to this book, his skills exceeded any of his peers who were formally taught. Okay. Leeuwenhoek was an extremely patient and careful observer, and he was possessed of keen insight and unbounded curiosity. So patience and curiosity, that's an interesting combination. Are we looking at an INTP here, maybe? Okay, it's talking about all the different kinds of things that he looked at. He looked at everything. Human hair, dogs, seed, basically, rainwater, small insects, muscle fiber, skin tissue, and many other specimens. So he was exploring everything. He was exploring everything, okay? Took careful notes, meticulous drawings. Almost sounds a little Da Vinci-like. This guy sounds like a polymath of sorts. Self-taught, meticulous, patient. It's a unique combination for a type. Very curious. So again, leaning heavily towards an introverted intuitive type. Okay, we got about a minute left. Okay, Despite his lack of advanced education, he was elected a Fellow of the Society in 1680, meaning he was basically given his academic honor. That's pretty incredible. So this is classic, probably high TI and NE. Be able to teach yourself to cut through what other people are ignoring, to be able to verify yourself, and an ability to explore independently. That's a little more extroverted intuition. This is probably an NTP type. Made many significant discoveries. That's what he's known for. To be able to pioneer this field is pretty incredible. All right, that is the timer, guys. That's the end of 5 minutes. Only got about a page in, but I hope that was interesting to you, going over some of the notes along the way. So based on this guy invented, basically discovered microbes, was totally self-taught from what I can tell, developed his own kind of engineering, which is, well, it's remarkable. To be able to be honored into an academic place without any formal education, your achievement has to be kind of profound for them to look at you like that. To be known for discovery, plus the patience and the meticulousness required for really rigorous scientific work in isolation, it sounds like. ENTPs struggle with the patience, with the meticulousness. They can be that, but it's a lot of work for them. So based on the novelty, the problem solving, being more self-taught, I think TI users in general have a bit of an easier time being self-taught. And the patience and the meticulousness, I have to say, this is a TI user, this is an NE user, likely. And the patience and the meticulousness screams SI child to me, because he's most likely abstract, and because he's curious, he seems satisfied to work on his own and in his own mind, discovering these things. So I have to go INTP. From what I can tell, it seems pretty likely he's an INTP. And the detail here, if you guys want to think about it, that tilts INTP over ENTP is this impression of a more reserved person, being very, very careful and meticulous. That's not really in an ENTP's nature. Like, they can do it a little bit. It takes a lot of work for them. To be more naturally able to do that, to enjoy working on your own more, that's much more of an introverted thing. And particularly if you have some introverted sensing, as the INTP does in their child slot, that helps way more with the patience, with the meticulousness required for legitimate scientific discovery. So I got to type Antonie van Leeuwenhoek, however you say that, as probably an INTP. So if you guys are familiar with this guy more than I am, or if you have some thoughts on this, let me know down below. Let me know if you guys enjoy this. This is a bit more informal. I'd like to do some more formal typing videos in the future. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you around.